Hi, I am Papa Alpha 5HR Romeo, and I will make a clip about, I will make a little vertical antenna for 20 meters, and from the old CB radio antenna, a halfway for 11 meters and 5.5 meter long, and I made a little coil for the completely half wavelength for 20 meters. So that is the idea. To make an antenna from 11 meters for 20 meters. That is my material for my vertical antenna for 20 meters. And this is this old CB radio antenna, a halfway for 11 meters. And I have to make, I will make an antenna for 20 meters. So I have a little bit change here. This antenna with little coil, and I make this coil with this PVC pipe here. So and that is the idea. Yeah, and here the coil and so on and so on. So and in the next clip I will show you how it makes the antenna here. Okay, that's it. Let's go start it. So this is an old CB radio antenna, and I will make from this antenna a antenna for 14 megahertz for 20 meters, a vertical half wave for 20 meters. So I make a little coil from this PVC pipe here, and this is my wire for the coil, and then I put it here together, so, and the other one is above here, and that's it. And that was a half wave for 20 meters and 10 meters length, electrical length 10 meters. And then I will drill some holes here in the feet for the radials. Okay, but that will show later. So first of all, I make this coil here. Drill some holes for the wire, and that I will do now. I'm ready for make the coil. That's points here where the coil is ending. That is beginning, that is the end of otherwise. So now comes the coil. So I've started with winding the coil on the PVC pipe, and I use it isolated wire here, copper wire, and so I'm winding the wire. Is 5 meter wire, exactly 5 meter wire, because the antenna is 5.5 meter, and I will make a half wave for 20 meters. So I have a wavelength from electrical length and half wave 10 meters. So I make a coil from copper wire, 5 meter wire, coil, and then I have completely length half wave 10 meters for 20 meters. So that is winding the coil here. I'm ready with the coil here, and now that is the coil. You can see one connection, the other connection, and I have made the coil from the PVC pipe Yeah, very easy to winding the coil here. 5 meter copper wire, coax wire. So okay, then I put it together here with the rest of the antenna here. Other count, other one. So and that is the other element. So, and in between I have a little insulation material, so and the connection here and the connection here, and that's it. That's the whole antenna. Okay, now I will put it together, and then I will show you the antenna. Okay. Here my antenna for 20 meters. I have made a coil. Yeah. That is a coil here with a connection point here. I must drill a hole here and can make the connection, and that is the other connection to the rest of the antenna here. Okay, so and the antenna is in the length from 6 meters, but the electrical length is 10 meters. I have made a coil here from the copper wire, coax wire. So and hope will works of a PVC pipe here, and in between the aluminium pipe here and there I have made insulation. So that is insulation here in between, and then the coil arrow above. So you can you don't see the insulation here, but you see the coil, and yeah, that is the whole antenna. And here in the end of the antenna I will drill some holes here in the back plate, in the plate on the bottom here. I'll drill some holes for the radials, and that is the antenna for 20 meters vertical. The coil is made on my own, 5 meters coax wire, so hope it will work. And yeah, so now I will drill some holes here and show you the complete antenna later. This is my 20 meter vertical homemade antenna. That is a feed point. There is a feed point here, and I must drill some holes for radials, but here the homemade coil, coax coil, completely 5 meters coax coil. And the complete antenna is 6 meters long, almost 6 meters. And with the coil is a half wave for 20 meters. So the rest of the function of this antenna and montage in the next clip.